Hi all, in this video we will try to talk about the Jyeshta Nakshatra components, means the structure of Jyeshta Nakshatra in the sky. So Jyeshta Nakshatra is a Mercury Nakshatra basically. So every Mercury Nakshatra is the end part of a watery sign. You see, the Mercury Nakshatras are Aslesha, Jyeshtha and Revati. These three are Mercury Nakshatras. In this, Aslesha is the final part of the watery sign Cancer, and Jyeshtha Nakshatra is the final part of the watery sign Scorpio, and Revati Nakshatra is the final part of the watery sign Pisces. So here Jyeshta Nakshatra ranges from 16 degree 40 minutes of Scorpio to 30 degrees of Scorpio. So now the Jyeshta is basically, it is the senior most among the first 18 nakshatras, that is from Ashwini to Jyeshtha. See, Ashwini to Aslesha is one, this is the first set of 9 nakshatras basically, and then Magha to Jyeshtha is the second set of 9 nakshatras, and then Mola to Revati is the third set of 9 nakshatras, right? So this 9 nakshatras concept is basically based upon the planetary rulers, if you observe. So Ashwini has Ketu, Bharani has Venus, Kritika has Sun, Rohini has Moon, and then Mrugashira has Mars as the planetary lord. Arudra has Rahu as a planetary ruler. Punarvasu has the planetary ruler as Jupiter. Pushyami Saturn, and then Aslesha is Mercury. So like that, this particular order, Ketu and then Venus and Sun, Moon, Mars, Rahu, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury. So this particular 9 planets order is repeated again from Magha to Jyeshtha. So based upon this, each 9 nakshatra, means each set consists of 9 nakshatras. So Jyeshtha is the last nakshatra of the first 18 nakshatras. So once upon a time in Vedic culture, there were only 18 nakshatras they identified. That time Jyeshtha was the last one, so it was considered as the senior most nakshatra. And even more, the behavior or the energy of Jyeshtha Nakshatra is also related to this responsibility kind of stuff. We will talk about that in some other videos. So because of that, this Jyeshtha Nakshatra is called as a senior most nakshatra on the energy basis, and also in ancient times we had 18 nakshatras only, so the other nakshatras were not at identified by that time. So 18 nakshatras was the concept that time. So as Jyeshtha was the last one, they used to call it as a senior most nakshatra. So basically Jyeshtha energy is also related to responsibility, and also it behaves like a senior most energy. So Jyeshta is called as the senior most one, right? And if you observe it in the sky, the structure of Jyeshta Nakshatra, so it consists of 3 stars in a row. And this particular 3 stars, see, every nakshatra consists of some number of stars. Now Jyeshta Nakshatra consists of 3 stars basically, and our Vedic seers, our ancient sages, they actually saw these 3 nakshatras, they were forming a shape similar to an ear ring, and this is also seen as top of an umbrella. So ear ring or top of an umbrella, you can see the energy is very much similar to this, right? So we'll talk about that, the symbolism, the ear ring symbolism, the umbrella symbolism. We'll talk about that in our future videos. But the shape, right, the shape of this particular Jyeshta Nakshatra is very much similar to an ear ring when you observe in the night sky, right? Our Vedic seers observed it in that way, right? We will talk about the meaning of that symbolism in some other videos. So these 3 stars in the modern astronomy, these 3 stars which are present in the Jyeshta Nakshatra are named as Alpha Scorpionis, the Sigma Scorpionis, and the Tau Scorpionis. Just in the modern astronomy, they gave 3 names for the 3 stars present in the Jyeshta Nakshatra. So all of these stars, all of these 3 stars lie in the middle to end portion of the sign Scorpio, right? So because middle portion of Scorpio is something like 16 degree 40 minutes is the middle portion only. That's where this particular Jyeshta Nakshatra actually starts. Now, so 16 degree 40 minutes of Scorpio to 30 degree of Scorpio is actually the Jyeshta Nakshatra. So the Alpha Scorpionis, it is a star with a reddish hue, you can say, is the brightest among the 3 stars you can see in the Jyeshta Nakshatra. So how can you decide brightness? Basically, in the astronomical terms, the visible magnitude is the reference to decide the brightness. So visible magnitude and brightness are basically inversely related. That means if the visible magnitude is lower, then the brightness is higher. If the visible magnitude is higher, then the brightness is lower. So the visible magnitude of Alpha Scorpionis is 1.07. So 1.07 visual magnitude is a bit lower only. So because of that, the brightness of Alpha Scorpionis is actually more, and it is the, so whenever you see a nakshatra, you will find some of the stars in that nakshatra. Sometimes one nakshatra may consist of one star only, just like a Chitra Nakshatra, that we will talk about that in some other videos, the Chitra Nakshatra, right? But here in the Jyeshta Nakshatra, you can find 3 stars. In that, Alpha Scorpionis has a visual magnitude of 1.07 and it appears very much brighter. And even in the ancient cultures, you can really observe this particular Alpha Scorpionis was actually very much this particular Alpha Scorpionus even revered, even respected, even prayed by almost all the ancient cultures. So it is the most brightest one, the Alpha Scorpionus, right, is the brightest one. So this is the structure of Jyeshta Nakshatra. So Jyeshta Nakshatra consists of 3 stars, in that the Alpha Scorpionus is the brightest among the 3 stars, and Jyeshta Nakshatra appears like a near ring in the sky, right. So that's the structure of Jyeshta Nakshatra. Thanks for watching this video.